some local band got down here and did that. Band called Ham. Ham.
No.
Really is.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
switches. Lighting sources.
Yeah. The hole.
Did they ever use this space?
What's that?
Did they ever use this space?
Yeah, it was a futon store at one point. But basically, this is where they cut him out of the wall.
Okay.
He was the tour really should start where he entered,
Okay.
which is over here.
And you think that he entered in the midst of a freak out?
Yeah, well, you know, it'd be unfair for me to say
no way
that.
to know.
Because nobody really knows what drove him in here. But that's the point of entry. That's the point where police came down on 3 different occasions, and they'd look down there and they went, well, there's no way anybody's going to walk in there.
Right.
But he did. And he started walking, shuffling his way through, and he got all the way to the end of the building, at 70 feet from there to there.
Yeah.
So he got all the way to the end, dropped his backpack and his glasses, and started his way back. And like every few feet, there's one of these partitions that come out. And if you can imagine this wall being closed off, he doesn't have a lot of room where the studs meet the ground.
Right.
A foot, even a very tiny foot, doesn't fit there.
Right.
So as he's coming through here, he loses his footing, and his body slumps down, and the stud asphyxiates him. The medical examiners, said he might have been alive for 20 seconds or something. He just would have passed out, lost his breath, and died.
So his chest was pressed down.
Yep. So it went all the way down. So then he disappeared. He was the last person that entered the building. He did an ATM transaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then, nobody ever saw him again. It was about 3 in the morning, and then I guess he would have come down here and went into the wall. But after about 12 months after he disappeared, there was a smoking ban that came into the city, and all of a sudden in the club you didn't have the smell of cigarettes and booze. There was just like a bad smell in the room. So they started investigating the ductwork and stuff. They thought maybe some animals had crawled in. Nobody in a million years would have thought that anybody could have made that journey. That point of entry is so crazy. So he, the smell got to a point where people were complaining. We got somebody down here. I guess there was guys with a special camera, and they cut a small hole in the wall right in this area here, and they stuck the lens in just to have a look. And I don't know if they were new at what they did or not, but the lens of the camera fell. True story. And so then they cut down at the bottom to retrieve the lens, and that's where they found the body.
And it's been there for how long?
All told, 14 months.
Wow.
He was gone.
So it was just, at that point, almost all bones. Still some tissue, I guess.
Well, you can ask Q about that. He's upstairs. Thank you.
That's a great tour, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's very interesting, because it was like you said that he started this.
But he was still, they still put him in a rubber bag, yeah. He was in there for what, 18, how many months? 14 months, yeah. So.
Q, that's your name, right? I'm Andrew's Doug.
Oh yeah, we met.
Okay, cool.
Nice to meet you. I wasn't here, they wouldn't let nobody in when they took him out. They had everything, they had the building locked down.
That's probably a good idea. Thanks for showing. That actually was exceeded my expectations in terms of detail. I figured it would just be little.
Oh, here's the hole.
There's the hole.
Well,
It's a great story.
You hear the story about how they found him? About how they found him?
Yeah, the lens falling. They said, "Oh, you got to retrieve it."